some Dragon Age 2. Hopefully things go better than they did last night.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Make up.
Let's see. Trying to figure this out. I'm gonna have to choose the aggressive option when talking to Isabella. Trying to figure something out. Might have to choose slightly aggressive or aggressive or humorous options, like depending on what I'm doing. I still want to choose mostly good and humorous options.
A hive of...
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun. Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Not charity.
Does it pay? I've no time for favors.
He might pay, he might not. I didn't ask. If you're not interested, don't talk to him. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Right, switch going to Varric. Then I'll take Carver. Good for me. Just like the title says, please tell me if the game or mic sound is too low. I'm not sure what I can do about the mic sound, it's maxed out. Unless I forcefully make it be louder, I don't know how the sound quality would deal with that. If I can adjust game sound.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Let's see. to see something. There we go. Just gonna copy this real quick. Damn it, I wish I would have brought Isabella earlier.
Isabella's told me all about you, Martin.
Isabella. I thought I told you to be discreet.
That'll be the day.
You've made your point. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
Why leave the Raiders?
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extort is just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck? He gave it to me, slit my throat, and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
You knew what he was.
Let's see. He mentioned Raiders.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
What's the cargo?
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
How did you lose it?
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Let's see. Can you do this yourself?
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
Find another hireling.
Fair enough. You know where to find me if you reconsider. Changed your mind about helping me?
I'll help.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
You can count on me.
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Damn it. I gotta redo this.
Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Oh, before I forget,
Let's see. Trying to get friendship with him. Friendship with him. Just changing him up right now.
Because every time someone asks a stupid question, we string them up from the rafters.
I look like a Devinter mage. Or like a slaver mage or something.
Please, Martin.
This job's as easy as a peck. They must have sold. They've got some big. Those raiders are still looking. But how should I know why they want it?
Go ahead and save that now.
Changed your mind about helping. You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
As long as I
So
get,
you'll know it when you see it.
as long as I get paid.
Just make sure you have my reward.
The coin will be here. I've had it with the raiders. And this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow.
Damn it, am I gonna get a friendship with her no matter what? If I am, I might as well use the diplomatic option there.
Changed your mind. You'll need to look around the docks. The
I want to get rivalry points for that. Let's see.
You've been drinking.
No.
Get a tank in here. Those three. Time to go to the docks.
You look like a man I once dueled. He was a little intimidated by my reputation as a vicious pirate, but rose to the challenge.
He looked like me, you say?
It went on all night, under the stars, the waves lapping at our ankles.
On the beach? In the surf? How did you get a proper footing?
We didn't. There was quite a bit of tumbling around, and we were soaked and sore by the time the sun came up.
Did you win?
I managed to get on top in the end, but I considered it a tie.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
Shut up.
They don't pay.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue.
Okay, load that. That didn't get me any rivalry points. So I was hoping it would.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
I could use your assistance. I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get... Those sacks off the docks.
Right, coming.
Just like the title says, if the game sounds too low, I can
Watch
always
out
turn it
by
up
the
through
canal.
OBS. Not for the desktop audio, because I don't want to do it on my own, like on my end. Cause I tried that before, and it sounded like it was really
The
loud.
Maker guides my hand.
Shipping manifest.
I have an inquiry.
I'm looking for cargo bearing the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Elysian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
What do you want?
Get to the point.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Fear will help you remember.
You're not going to kill me in broad daylight. No one's that stupid.
I'm...
Liam leaves his office at night.
Don't want to pay. Let's be as diplomatic as I can.
Shipping manifest.
I have seen the crates. I can't remember where.
What do you want?
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Got rivalry with Abilene for that. Actually, go reload that again. I need to pick a course and stick with it. I don't keep doing this.
I seek any information on suspected apostates.
I'm gonna switch her out and get Varric instead.
Shipping manifest.
I have seen the clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
Why the hell do I even have this? I shouldn't have this, like, unless that's an option because I chose too many items, things like that. Well, pretty sure my personality should be more good and diplomatic. Check this damn quest to make sure somebody didn't fuck up.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
And screw that. I don't want to lose 2 gold for that. Let's come back and steal it.
Shipping manifest.
I have seen the clink of gold coin often jog...
I'm not paying for this.
Then I am deeply sorry I could not be of more assistance.
Liam leaves his office at nightfall. We could sneak in after dark, take a look at his records.
That's what we'll do.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always round at night.
Yes, they are always around at night.
Getting rid of them.
Yeah, that didn't work.
There's always pretenders out at night. Sometimes you have to correct them.
You attack that one. Attack this one.
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
Ah. Okay, I thought I should be able to unlock that.
If anyone tries to sell you clams, just say no. The last time I had clams in the docks, I was sick for a week.
Time to go get that cargo. Okay, it's gonna be up that way. For a second I was thinking it was gonna be down that way. I think they're part of a quest.
Bugger off!
But not one I need to worry about right now.
Shit! We're under attack!
Oh, you're not? He just tripped and fell. Onto my ice magic.
Watch your step.
Oh, what's in that barrel? I think I said rotten wooded pig leg.
I could beat you in my sleep. You're mine! You could me before anyone else.
They're not gonna need this anymore. I will check that cargo though.
Ooh, the Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick. That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it? It's training for the next.
Didn't see that one when I came in. I don't know how all those dead bodies got there. Damn, it picks up my breathing too easily. Let's see. How well does this pick me up? Ba 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 ba. Okay, just had to check something with the sound. I should have checked before, but I didn't. Nothing to see here. We didn't kill nobody. Off to the hanged man.
So, Isabella, you're a captain.
That's right, big girl. What of it?
I don't remember your name on any registries. Every ship that docks has to declare.
I never docked. And you're no port authority.
And you are no merchant.
Ooh, scrutiny.
You're smuggling poison. I thought you were trying to change your ways.
I got the stuff from a legitimate supplier, and I'm going to sell it through legitimate channels. It's all legitimate.
It's poison. It kills people.
I just sell it. I'm not responsible for what people do with it. So, where is it?
I'm not telling you.
I refuse to be a part of this. You want it, get it yourself.
Oh, come on. If I don't get the goods back, I'm ruined.
Sorry.
I just can't be a part of this.
Fine, you've ruined me. Happy now.
What's that foul smell? Is that you? No, wait. That's just me.
You heard about that hero of Ferelden?
Yes. Why?
What makes a hero, eh?
Need to watch my inventory. I'm already getting filled up with crap.
Bet I could kill an archdemon.
Okay, that was Isabella pretty well equipped. Kind of. Actually, we need to head to Gamblin's house. Store some equipment and get a different piece of equipment out. You can sell some of this stuff.
Your mother's busy.
I still need to get some of these stored. A lot of these I'm going to sell, I know.
Writing to the... Viscount, if you want more touching family stories, go to her.
Figure out what I can do here. Paladin's heirloom. I'll slowly get all of those. Need to take. Ugh. Could get Anders. Where were we? Anders, Finners, and Aveline. I can get friendship with them, but I don't want friendship with Anders. Choose Anders to go with me. That'll be an interesting party to go with. Time to go get Meryl. Those points into these more. Activated. Heading this way for now. I was wondering if I'd get attacked here, and I would. I need to get them to where they learn more area abilities. I didn't, fuck. I didn't screw with my inventory. I want to sell stuff, damn it. No, I can't do that. Hopefully the game sounds okay. I'm gonna check the volume myself. Click on somebody.
If all the elves fought all the Qunari, who do you think would win?
Yeah, my voice is definitely a lot lower than the game. Kept wanting the game to sound higher anyway.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
What did you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're Elven no more.
I don't want trouble.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blade.
Yes, she has been waiting for me.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Your guards said you spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do. To my dreams. I watched the stars.
Witchcraft.
There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it. But I was not certain. Nothing is certain.
Are you the leader of these Dalish? Why did the witch tell me to bring this amulet to you?
I am the keeper of this clan. It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Bellinar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
What does it do?
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
I always keep my promises.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain, and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
See, Mike Hawk doesn't actually mind, like, blood magic itself. Merrill using it, like, for certain purposes, he'll be okay with that. But when people start, like, do it, and, like, they turn into monsters and start killing people, no, he does not like that. So that's why he agrees with the Templars in some parts.
Who is your first?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Merrill would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
As you wish.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You'll find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed, my love.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease. This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3
You
days in
dare
a row
ask
I've
for
shot
more
at
help.
and missed deer.
You've done more for me than I have any right to expect. But I don't even know what some of the things on this list are.
If I were the Keeper, you wouldn't even have that list. Your family murdered Zathrian and his entire tribe.
They weren't themselves. They were cursed. And each day more lose themselves to the beast.
What are you talking about?
What's this about curses and beasts?
This Shemlin speaks for the werewolves of the Brazilian forest. She represents murderers.
And saviors too. They fought at the Battle of Denerim with the hero of Ferelden. But now they're losing hold of their senses. Even the Lady of the Forest is growing wild. If you don't help soon, there'll be nothing but monsters. And then you'll see murders.
We are done.
I help werewolves.
You've come a long way to help werewolves.
Me? No. But my cousin Josiah is. He was missing for years. We thought he was dead. But he came back after the Blight. He was a hero of sorts. But now, he's slowly losing his mind.
The Dalish said the werewolves killed Zathrian and his entire tribe.
We heard a Dalish tribe was killed in the forest. I didn't know werewolves did that until I came here. Keeper Marathari told me. She said Zathrian was at fault too. That's all I know.
Tell me how I can help.
If I can help keep the werewolves from turning to beasts, I will.
Thank you. The curse can't be broken, but it can be slowed. The Keeper gave me a list of ingredients, but some will be difficult and dangerous to find. Please, help me find them.
And a run at Tishan's.
I'm gonna have to look up this quest. It's been a while since I got this. I don't remember how to do this quest. Okay. There's one ingredient.
We have our bows trained on. Conduct your business with
Let's see. On the western path from the Dalish camp. Which I think this is this way over here.
In my experience, all Dalish women are crazy.
Hello? Is Anders there? Can I speak to Anders?
You can stop yelling. It's always me.
Oh, good. I didn't want to talk to that other guy. You know, the stick in the mud.
He can still hear you. Justice and I are one. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me?
Not really. I just wanted to make sure it was you.
If we kill them, we get their
Take that flask. That as well, and I'll go up this way. I don't think anything else is happening over here. Wanted to do healing magic for no reason. My hawk will accept some like blood magic and demon stuff at the same time, also the size of the tentacles.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Meryl, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Who are you?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
What's the matter?
You seem awfully nervous.
I've never met a human before. Dalish mothers frighten their children with stories about you, you know. Not you, personally, of course. I'm sure they don't have any tales about you. Or not scary ones, at least. Not that you're not notable enough to have a story. I'll just shut up now.
What was that?
Did you hear that strange noise?
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
Did you do something?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. The Keeper and I have disagreements. But it will sort itself out in time.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Hawke. Glad to make your acquaintance, Meryl.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
There's opportunity.
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Have you met her?
Do you know the witch who...
No, not personally. My people tell stories of her. You're very lucky. Most people who meet Asher Bellinar wind up in little pieces, hanging from the trees.
You know about my task?
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
Yes, what?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
I'm ready.
Let's get this over with.
For his magic, I kind of want to develop the abilities. Max out his spirit, and they put some to Arcane, or... Arcane and Elemental for him. And for Meryl, Primal, and maybe something else. Not exactly sure. I'm giving him that one for right now. How does he not have anything? I thought I gave him crap. What the hell? Maybe the Awakened. Drop more coin, which is what I care about right now. Let's see.
I'll show you what neighbors are big! Let's go one!
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All Keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a Keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, The clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
You don't know how good you've got it.
But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Thanks for the help.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh! Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again.
Let's go. Time to head up the mountain. Be like Thomas the Tank Engine. I think I can. I think I can.
Come back to you! That's enough! I'll deal with this!
Nothing at all, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. On the path to the top, there's, let's see. Behind a wall of ruins before the passage. I have to look for anything that could be in a box or a crate or something. Or a barrel.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Is there a problem?
What's going on here, Merrill?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
Let's see. There's some elf fruit. I also have to watch around for oh, is that yep, twice still Quicksilver. I just need the I'm not sure how to pronounce that. One more item.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
And one day she'll be dead. confused for a second, went the wrong way. Not sure what that is. Good Templars and bad Templars, good mages and bad mages. Good mages who do some questionable things. Bad Templars who do good things, or do things they think are good. Got me a Silverite Bane. Seal House Tower. Out there because I don't need that.
I'm right here! Hit me!
That's getting loud for me.
Coming up!
Too easy.
Gather the party and venture forth.
I can open the way forward. One moment.
That was a summoning. That takes blood magic. Are you crazy?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
It did help us.
The barrier is gone, certainly.
If demons weren't helpful, no one would take their deals. Do not trust it.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathan, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. but they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Die, zombie. I think that's the... Yep, that's the thing. That's just you do that as well when you can. Go up as far as I can. Just to get experience from this.
Isabella. You never talk about the Mage's plight.
What's there to say?
There's plenty to say.
And you... say enough for the lot of us, don't you think?
So you're telling me you have no opinion on the matter?
None whatsoever.
That can't be true.
No. I'm afraid I'm really this shallow.
Go all the way up the mountain just to come back down. Just because I want this experience. I might alternate between this. Two magic. I'll just put two in between one of those one and the other that go along. I'm not gonna have Anders another mage with us most of the time. I think I'm gonna end up choosing this. Healing aura. I'm happy to be a spirit healer. I'll be force mage. I'll choose the force mage specialization next. Hope anyone watching is doing well today. Check out the arcane horror.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
Let's get this over with.
Aharin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella serviranam. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
And here we are.
Friend of yours?
You speak the word as if it is cheap coin, meant for spending.
You don't know me.
Huh. I know your type.
Andarana Tishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
We made a deal.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Who's Morrigan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why not come yourself?
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
Are you real?
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
What do you mean?
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
So what now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
What do you mean?
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashbelenar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
I want him to learn more spirit-based abilities. Maybe stuff like this. Since I want him to become more aggressive, I'll go through these. Also, I have to slowly put points into his willpower as well. I want to put points into that just so I can get ambush for him. Going to do that instead.
Maceranus' child, your debt is paid in full.
Thank you.
It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to come back here too.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You're not alone.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I will.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Why, hello there.
Hello. Kind of want to put her into these abilities a little bit. I'll ever go into maybe this a little bit and then these. Actually, I better reload that.
I don't...
Good, I was hoping that auto-saved.
I've never seen so many. Will you come visit?
Your attributes to go up as well. That for her. Got to figure that out. Eventually I want to do this with her as well. For now I'll choose elemental ice. I'm gonna focus her abilities more into these. Her turn is just to be a primal mage, combined with her Dalish Pride abilities. Maybe entropy as well. But mostly these, because I'm going to have these abilities. Maybe some of these eventually. I'm not great at building character, like the companion build sometimes. I just think what I would be, choose what I think would be useful. Let's see.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
Relax.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
Did you really?
You're so sweet, Meryl.
I'm not really. If good wishes were enough, everyone in Thedas would be happy. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
Why didn't you have friends?
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You're doing fine.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawke. It means a lot to me.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Okay, I don't have to choose that word option.
Can I get you something to eat or drink? I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
You're welcome.
I'm glad I could help.
I can't say that I like Kirkwall, but I'm glad to be here. I haven't exactly had many friends. It's good that I left.
You seem...
I'm glad you think... Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawke. It means a lot to me.
You're welcome. Carver's abilities in there as well. It should be. I'll take Abilene. 2 and ambush site. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload that again, because I forgot it automatically takes me to Jervaris if I try to leave the damn city, or if I go to Sundermount.
Can I get you something to eat? I wanted to thank you for bringing me. I haven't It's good that I...
Black Powder Promise. figure something out. Current party will do. Everything's been done that needs to be done.
Come at you!
The danger is past. Are you all right?
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled enthusiast.
I was attacked. I responded.
Your mess just picked me up on the way by.
Still better than what I had. Look, the name's Javaris Tintop. I need someone to help pacify the Qunari.
Why do I get the feeling he's not talking about singing them a lullaby?
Those hornheads in Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
I often look at every second idiot and think, he needs more power.
They offered this to you?
I doubt they were eager to sell.
That Arishok said I wasn't worthy. That only their outcast, the Tal Vashoth, or that mercenary. I said, great, I'll go talk to them. Didn't go over well. But, made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Tal Vashoth.
The Tal Vashoth. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Don't have explosives.
Your people must have something like that already.
Small things, shaped to crack faults, not shatter the earth. Plus, they're mostly lyrium. Expensive, poisonous. The Chantry controls it topside. The glow makes you a target. Problem after problem.
What's the point, when we already have magic that can do the same thing?
Maybe you have magic, all tough and human and whatnot. But what of the common man? How does he remove stumps from his land, or produce them on his enemies? What does he do when he needs a hole far too fast?
Shit.
Magic is hard to market. But this stuff you can put in a bag.
I suppose there could be a reward for these Tal Vashoth.
As long as you do it, I'm happy. Now, best I could figure, they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Headed Gamla's house.
His mood's definitely improved, but he's too frisky to be cooped up in this shack all day. We need more space.
Soon, Mother. For now, I feel better knowing he's here, protecting you.
I might not wish to be cooped up here either. I suppose I could take him for a stroll. What an odd sight we'll make. A mother and her Mabari.
I'm with you, brother. For now.
Nope. Do her quest, then do the Black Power Promise.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. We can't handle.
Oops, that coin just fell out of his dead body. If the deep roads is what you want, you have the coin to do it. Do? Oh. Didn't realize I had the... Okay, well, I still want to do all the quests here first.
We're close to the ambush hook. Be ready.
Let's go stop the ambush.
There's our targets for the Kirkwall Dawn!
Suppose you helped that time.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Okay, that will happen later. Actually, it should probably happen now, that way I can sell a bunch of this crap I have. I actually need to get Meryl in my party as well.
By all means, lead on.
Oh, I already gave her the items. Oh, no, I didn't. The inner eye. How have I still not given that to Anders?
Good day, Sarah.
We have many things to do today.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Fine day, Sarah.
Oops, I will be right back.
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
A lot of yelling for doing him a favor.
We killed a band of highwaymen. What does it matter whose patrol it was? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Whose patrol was it?
So let's find out whose toes you actually stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
It was routine?
So there was nothing unusual about it at all?
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnic for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
God damn it. Shit. Okay, set up to deliver the satchel.
A messy way to pass information. And Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donnic. A good man. Donnic. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
The way it should be.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Actually, I'm gonna
Good day,
switch to
Sir
Barrack. Take good old Varric. Mirror and loose ends. Actually, I could go ahead and do this quest as well. Let's see something. I want Varric, Aveline, and Carver for this quest, and I think that's who I have. I do both of those quests.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donnic is here somewhere.
I'll do his quest first.
We must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another guard to this move.
Come on!
Let's finish this! The
Now!
That was the beauty of a shot! We got more on the way!
I'll lead them!
Redhawk, you do get it.
Who... Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman?
Guardsman?
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Guards.
Exposing this kind of corruption could make the guards look weak.
Then we look weak. The others deserve better. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
finish this little thing here. Wipe them out.
Get ready! Hit him where it hurts! Get straight! There's a good one! That's enough!
I suffer no threat.
Look out, they got back up!
Sharp little pinpricks. And it is done.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
Well, how about that?
Yes, how about that?
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust?
Now you have to get your drugs somewhere else. Or your Illyrium somewhere else.
Well, if it ain't my favorite new citizen. What are you doing here?
That's what I'm wondering.
Did you finally figure out being free and poor in Kirkwall ain't worth a rat's spit?
Got your letter.
You had an offer for me.
You mean you're not too good for my kind of work? Because the blokes I hired after you couldn't find their arse with both hands. I sent them to take out Lord Harriman while he was preparing his cargo for shipping. Nighttime, docks, simple. Never came back.
Who's hiring?
I assume this isn't personal.
Job's paid for second hand by some other old Kirkwall family. The nobles here like to shank each other for sport. We're just their knives.
What do you want me to do?
I haven't heard a job in this yet.
The job's the same. Kill Harriman, but there'll be a bonus if you find my men alive.
Who's Lord Harriman?
I don't know the who, but the what is old and rich. Rumor says he's a savvy one. His daughters give him marriage ties to half the city.
I can help you.
I'm sure I can finish what they started.
They were supposed to ambush him at the docks. That'd be the best place to start looking. And remember, Harriman dead, my lad Gustav alive. Other way around, then you don't get paid.
You're a little bit of a rough one. Actually, I'll go ahead and go in here so I can get some dialogue. Yeah, dialogue.
Oh?
Suspicious lady.
So you be careful going back.
The Ferelden, eh? The Red Iron said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
take care of them.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone.
Time to head to the docks at night.
I lost 2 of my men for damned wheat.
If it flies Amaranthine colors, you sink her.
Careful, Lick Spittle. My men and I aren't accustomed to taking orders.
The Viscount's pardon comes with strings. If Amaranthine is left unchecked, they will rule the waking sea.
Piss on that. What do I care?
A dozen war galleys hunting your kind to extinction says you'll care.
Messer, someone's nearby.
Now we...
You go through me before anyone else.
Attack that one.
I'll deal with it!
I want to attack that guy.
Some skill.
That's how we did it back in Ferelden!
Let's finish this!
Raider captains are dead. D-E-E, dead. I don't know why I thought I tried to make that as a joke. Well, not funny. Off to the Hanged Man.
Do you ever feel like the world's...
So, Carver, have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice? Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. Good bloody luck for your sake.
Someone powerful in Kirkwall wants the raiders to attack Amaranthine ships.
As I suspected. You've earned a bonus. You've done Ferelden and Amaranthine a great service.
Off to the docks. Down to talk to this guy.
To arms! But leave him... We'll find out who set this rule.
Why the hell aren't they attacking? What the hell, Aveline? Get your fucking ass down here. Jesus Christ.
Fight that!
What
I'm ready and waiting. Let's see what you have.
I suffer no threat.
The Chantry is open to all. Rest your heart and hear the word.
Hawk, I've seen you with Mirren before. Did he send you to get me? Harriman's guards killed all my men. I thought I gave them the slip, but they found me. You tell Mirren I never turned on him.
I'll tell him.
You were very dedicated.
We did it just like we trained. Followed it at a distance, waited for nightfall. His rear guard saw us coming. They fell on us from all sides.
Which any professional would have expected.
That's him. That's Lord Harriman.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
Why would they kill you?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden. We are. So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
No.
This is not a job I can complete.
Thank you, Ferelden. When I learn who sent you, I will be sure to leave you out of any retribution.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mirren you did that.
This your brother? You like the motion of the ocean?
Yes. Good day to you.
Yes, good day to us all. Where am I going to appear for the docks here? Appear at on the docks. Well, let's keep going. Wait, can I talk to him? I can't interact with him from down here.
So, Gustav limped back here, but refuses to speak one word of what happened. Spit it out. Is Harriman dead or not?
I couldn't find them.
He was gone by the time I got there. I just killed his guards.
I thought you were better at this. Guess nothing happens if I don't do it myself. Forget the bounty, but here's a bit for bringing Gustav back. If you're up for more of this sort of work, let me know. I could make some arrangements.
Carver's friendship is so hard to get. I do need to sell a bunch of the crap I have.
Varric.
Carver.
Still think you're helping while bearing us in debt to your brother?
Still riding side saddle while bitching at your betters?
Drinks later.
Never miss 'em.
sell this stuff.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Davin.
You want bows? I got bows.
Of Andraste's ashes, verified by the scholar Genitimi.
Sell these. Sell that. Let's see, can't use that. Checking through everything I have. Apparently I can wear this now. I'll sell those. Sell these as well. Quest for Wayward Son. Figure out who I should bring. Let's see. Figure this out. Make sure I bring Meryl for part of it. I need to make sure I keep Meryl with me. Take Meryl. And Varric. Let's see. Wrong fucking button. This quest will be this. Go to Meryl's house and leave, that'll be fastest.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the circle.
I am sorry for your loss, Mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Tell me about the nightmares.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
See, are you Dalish?
Those look like Dalish tattoos.
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Okay. What exactly happened?
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
Where is he now?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
What is Thrask like?
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him.
Some people just aren't built for family life. At least Fainriel has a mother who cares about him.
I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Rivaini, stop looking at my chest. My eyes are up here.
But the chest hair...
Do you know how much I suffer under your gaze? I am a person, not an object.
Varric?
Just shitting you.
Shove off, you.
You shove off.
Gather. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Damaris' travel.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Looking for Vainrail.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife, she's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels. Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Make up for your neglect.
You abandoned your son at birth. If you regret this at all, help me save him now.
There's no man in Kirkwall who is friend to an elf blood mageling. A smile won by my trust.
Now I'm gonna go to the Viscount's Keep. Get Aveline's thing done. Yeah.
Good day, Sarah.
I think I'm gonna send Carver to the Templars this time. Shit.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The Guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
If the deep roads is what you want, you have the coin to do it.
The day is treating you well, Sarah.
Talk to her.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
He's in your thoughts.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
He daddies with the Maker?
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not.
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. and he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You think you'll let Wesley down?
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawke.
At his behest.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
You clearly miss Wesley, but that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
So will you leave to become captain?
I can't imagine the captain of the guard will like wandering in my shadow.
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do, it seems rather appropriate. Besides, I'll be making the patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
Good work. I'm proud of you.
I look forward to working with you, Guard Captain Aveline.
Still strange, isn't it? Captain of the Guard. Thank you for helping me get here, Hawke. It's where I should be.
Are you going the right way with her?
Nothing going on, Hawke. You'd be the first to know if there was.
One more time. Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Good day, Sirrah.
Time to talk to Thrask.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Just... never mind.
Actually, if you're interested, perhaps you could...
To Thrask.
Are you the Templar who's pursuing the boy Fainriel?
I did not realize his name was known so widely. Perhaps you know Ariane from when she was with the Dalish.
We don't all know each other. There are a lot of clans, you know.
Are you a friend of his?
Tell me about him.
Have you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the Circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws. Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
I want to help him.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles. If we do not find Fainriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I have said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
The city guard might help.
Aveline, don't you think this matter concerns the whole city?
It does, and you Templars are spread thin to begin with.
True. Sadly, there are more mages fleeing than we can easily keep up with.
Then let the city guard do what we're good at. I can track the boy.
There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Fainriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
The Darktown. From here, I'll just go to Darktown, then I'll move up. Hopefully I get put near the one entrance.
Why don't you arrest us, Aveline?
What?
We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
I'd rather keep it with him.
Hello, town. There he is.
What do you know? I was told my old friend Thrask was advising you folks to seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
Are you Samson?
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds better than burned out husk of a Templar begging coins in the choke damp. They don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who got the dust.
What do you mean?
The dust?
Lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. Magic in its raw form. You need to drink the stuff to face down the magicers. Problem is, if you ever try to stop, it just about kills you.
Let's see.
Is it true you give aid to apostates?
The mages I help, they're no more than children, newly discovered their magic and terrified. Barely left their mother's skirts, and now we're saying they got to be locked away for their own good. That demons are hunting them. Do you wonder they run?
Did he come to you?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke though, not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll never get paid again.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Shit. Where is he?
Please tell me it's not too late to save him.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to Dockside. You want to go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Can't believe. I won't be playing this much longer myself. I won't be playing for much longer. So I think I already said that. Or I didn't, I don't remember.
Get someone at the door. Ready.
We can't let anyone see this. Kill everyone, it's not one of ours.
What have they tried? Ruin my dreams. That was the beauty of it.
here.
Get a hold of her.
Please, help me. Anyone.
Get the hands. I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
You know nothing of magic.
Here we...
This. Got the map.
You do get results, don't you?
That poor thing. What was her name? Where were they taking her?
I have to head to the Hanged Man. Let's have some people. Get some more dialogue. To the Hanged Man.
The truth is out there.
Thank you very much for the help earlier, Varric.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine?
I left it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy. Just in case.
Check something. Take this up to the gallows.
I've never met a dwarf before.
That's because you've spent too much time frolicking in the woods, Daisy. Dwarves don't frolic.
Dalish don't really frolic either. Not in the woods, anyway.
You have sanctioned frolicking areas?
No, just not in the woods. The trees get jealous.
But you do frolic.
Of course we do. We wouldn't be elves otherwise.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainriel. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
I'll keep your secret.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
Andraste herself said magic is a curse. We're lucky to have a way to combat demonic influences through the love of the Maker.
Aveline, Kerr, and Fenris. That's who I want to take with me.
You remind me of Harin Pyvelvarik, only younger and shorter, and not as serious.
So, it's a close resemblance then.
Well, he tells stories, and you tell stories. Although none of his begin, "No shit, there I was."
I'll have to give him some better stories then.
Carver, Fenris, and Aveline. Wayward Son. There we go. What's in there?
Where else can we go? You're very different from other elves.
Oh? You know them all?
No, I just... You look different. There's no denying that.
Looks like a fight!
Is
Be
what
ready!
I am. And unlike the problems you claim to have, I really did have to
Do we know anyone who isn't
What the like it.
Rule of thumb. If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Fenris. Oh, that. Yeah, probably after I do this, not much longer, I'll be stopped.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
No! Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast. Tevinter's will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
No.
I let you live, and I condemn countless innocents to slavery.
Looks like a fight!
Good, I got friendship from all of them.
Got you! Oh, that's...
You are not enough! Now!
Handsome price!
These are the people I want to take with me. Oh, there's some death root, I think. Yep. Started to run into that wall. Getting tired, and I have to go to run errands soon.
Take what I like.
So that should be where I'll stop it.
You know, Fenris, I have a tattoo.
You have a what?
A tattoo. A lot of us got them before Ostagar. It's a Mabari, for strength.
Does it curse you with the ability to reach into a man and tear out his insides?
I can make it bark.
Please don't.
Agreed.
This is where I'm going to stop it for now. Going to give a host to Tight Assets Vancity, who is also playing Dragon Age 2. I hope everyone has a good day.